This week on the Media Virus Podcast. Not satisfied with watching the news and touching himself, a man in Madrid went out and touched a street reporter. License, registration, proof of insurance, cash, jewelry, watch, and phone. Roadside stick-up cops are sentenced in Cleveland. Canine VD shows up and it seems to be transmitted in humans now. Shit in space in the B block, more on shit, stuff, and things, just the tips, 57, and whatever else we come up with on this 150th episode of the Media Virus Podcast. It's the Media Virus Podcast. Let's point and laugh at the world burning around us with executive producer Mike Latoris. We're going to start over. BBC correspondent Stanley McFadden.
Makes me tingly in an unfamiliar way.
Grease Monkey Pete.
Damn, Big Daddy.
Here's the thing about the Media Virus Podcast. It's really well done.
And now, spreading the sage nihilism of an aged Gen Xer, your host and mine, the star of our show, the incomparable Matty Rockdeath.
Hot damn, do we have a show for you people this week. I am Matty Rockdeath, the mattiest of all Rockdeaths, and proof positive that anyone can have a podcast. Speaking of, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Please like, subscribe, follow, and share. I want to take a minute and thank the new subscribers for their support, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or if you're just checking us out on themediavirus.com, thank you. And thank you. And as always, you can give us a call here at 646-VIRUS-01. That is 646-VIRUS-01. Might make on the show. Who knows?
Happen.
Guess, you guys guess where I was this weekend? I was at the fucking beach.
The place you love. I love the beach. I haven't made it there, but to drop off an Uber passenger this year.
Yeah, I've been taking all your time.
You hate the beach. You've been there like every other week or two.
Well, this time at least it was Rehoboth.
Well, yeah, I mean,
we were invited to a wedding. It was on Sunday, so we made a weekend out of it, and we came home Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But we made the mistake of not, buying booze here and then taking it down there.
Yeah.
So the first night we got down there, we're gonna have a party, and like on the beach. We got late. We got there late, and we got checked in, and we were not because we're friends with these folks through her parents. So her parents were there too.
Right.
So, but I had asked my son's mom to, keep him that weekend. So it was just us, but we were just, whatever, just hanging out. And then we go try to meet up with them, and they're finishing up at a restaurant. So we go meet up with them, and they're finishing up, and they say, "Hey, we're going to have pizza and beers like on the beach."
Right.
And we're like, okay, all right. So, just to kind of contribute.
You went to go get the beers.
We went to go get, not the beers, but
Some
they
beer.
had beer. But, we went and got some beer.
Right.
And so we are going to the closest liquor store to where we were.
That's not always the best option.
No, not even a little bit. Because the closest one was in downtown Rehoboth. It was, that up and that
On the strip.
All you can do is go up and then turn around and come back. That's all
on
you do.
Rehoboth Avenue. Yeah.
Yeah. And Penny Lane. You familiar?
Yeah. You went to the liquor store off of Penny Lane?
Yeah. Well, it was.
You got butt raped.
Fucking A, dude.
You're all the way downtown.
Dude, $10 for a 6-pack of Yingling.
Yeah, man. No. See, the secret to going to the liquor store down there is when you're coming into town, but not right by the Walmart, there's Atlantic Liquors. And that's sort of like one of the bigger liquor stores up here. And then there's another big liquor store that's down farther, right by the outlets, like where my dad's place used to be, and that's a good one. Those are the only two options.
Dude, we passed these. We passed on the way there. So many of these billboards that it used to say the fourth largest liquor store
Right.
in the United States, and then it was crossed out, and they put third, but it
Huh.
wasn't nearly as big. So it's the third largest, and all of these had the same. Like all the billboards had exactly the same thing. So this was,
Right.
so they were the third large. But I'm like, why would you boast being the third largest liquor? Like, and then you start to think about like how much shit do you got to need to be in a liquor store? And is it all liquor? Because Total Wine is a pretty big liquor store.
Yeah, and
They
I'm
sell a
thinking,
lot of shit.
does that make Total Wine the largest liquor store in the world?
I have no idea. I really
Because
don't.
I was in there this morning, and that might be the largest liquor store I've ever been inside of.
The Total Wine by me,
Yeah.
dude, it's huge.
Yeah.
But you cannot get a 6-pack of regular fucking beer. You can't like get a 6-pack of like Pabst.
No, you definitely have to buy a minimum of 12.
They
Minimum
have
of
6
12.
packs,
Uh-huh.
but it's all the more expensive
Right.
6 packs.
The cheap stuff you
It's
have to
like
go
the
12.
Costco. It's the Costco.
Right, the cheap stuff you
liquor
have to
stores.
buy like in bulk.
Well,
Like I know I like. See, here's the thing: is I like to. Sometimes I want a beer that I know I like.
they also have that one aisle that is singles of every craft beer that they've got in the store.
Oh yeah, and then you can put a 6-pack together for like $15.
Uh.
It's insane. I'm like, do we need that?
I don't know, man.
Do we need all this craft beer?
I bought 2 golden monkeys to go with the 12-pack I bought.
All right.
I made it a 14-pack.
So you just been, what do you like, drink a golden monkey and then drink like 4 or 5?
Drink a golden monkey and see how far you can get into the rest of them. Yeah.
You have to open up the next. But I don't know. It's like Hogwarts,
Yeah.
Penny Lane, because Penny Lane's not really a lane. There's no road.
No, it's an alley.
It's an offshoot.
Yeah, it's an alley off of Rehoboth Avenue.
Yeah, like and so I'm like walking, and there is nothing I hate more than small shops.
That's all Penny Lane is.
That's all it is. I hate small shops, and it's not that it's just one of those things that anytime my parents ever took me into a small shop, I was getting beat. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I would knock something over, or I would, no matter how good I tried to be in any kind of small shop, I would fuck something up, and then I would go get my ass kicked. So I have like this aversion to small shops, unless it's clothing. I know I can't break anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like my mom used to take me into crystal shops all the time. Why the fuck would you take me into a crystal shop?
Yeah. What were you thinking?
Asking for trouble.
You know what I mean? And I mean like those Wiccan fucking.
Yeah.
They got shit everywhere that's supposed to be ultra. They probably buy it from China, pennies, and they sell it to you for $40 fucking. And then, but so that's what this liquor store is. And I'm looking at this liquor. I'm like, how the fuck does this liquor store make money?
Because it's the only game in town.
But even gouging the shit out of me, they made $15 on a 6-pack, and oh, dude, a shot. Because my wife has a toothache.
Yeah, airline bottle.
So I was like, all right, you need whiskey. For some reason, vodka, tequila, gin, they don't work
Not the same.
as well as whiskey. Whiskey is literally a medicine. And I got her like a little airplane bottle. $5 fucking for a wood. I mean, it was Woodford Reserve, which used to be, I used to buy gallons of it for,
Yeah. But airline
$15.
bottles elsewhere are $1 or $2.
Yeah. I mean, a Total One, you can buy some airline bottles of some good shit. It's like $3-4.
Yeah.
You're buying good shit. That's the,
It's top shelf liquor because it's
Right.
it's $3.
It's not fucking Woodford Reserve. But, all in all, I see that's the thing too, is I wanted to, grab a lot of these women's asses. But there was video cameras
Everywhere.
because it's a wedding, and it's like a the before wedding, and there's video cameras all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
So even I'm not going to take the risk of being caught on camera. But this guy did not give a fuck.
No fucks were
The
given.
newsreel was running. He just went up and grabbed her fucking hookus.
In the headlines today, Spanish police have arrested a man for a shocking incident of sexual assault on live television. Reporter Isa Belado was covering a robbery in Madrid for Channel 4 when the perpetrator approached her from behind and groped her.
Just for everybody out there, that's Channel 4. Just so you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Belado courageously confronted the man and tried to continue her report, but the host, Nacho Abad, insisted on the assailant's face.
His fucking name was Nacho?
Nacho Abad. It sounds like it's like some horribly offensive abomination of...
Like, if you put that in an American movie, you would get...
Yeah, like...
If you put a newscaster on Channel Ocho or Channel Cuatro, his name was Nacho Abad.
The Spanish Muslim.
The left would go fucking crazy.
And now for Channel 4, Nacho Abad.
You think, oh, that's what it is. He was Muslim. So his what it probably was, his parent, just like you would go, when you go to America, you try to Americanize your name. So, that's what he did. It's like, oh, it's our first baby born in Spain. Let's name him Nacho.
I don't know.
And his brother Taco.
Right, because
his sister Chimichanga.
Did you guys watch the video?
Because all of those. Oh,
the video's terrific.
All of those Mexican things are consumed in Spain frequently.
Well, I mean, they named the kid Nacho. I don't know what the Nacho. I don't know what the fuck.
The incident, which occurred on Tuesdays, sparked outrage and condemnation both online and from government officials. Labor Minister Yolanda Diaz tweeted, "It's a machismo that makes journalists suffer sexual assaults like this, and the aggressors are unrepentant in front of the camera."
How many other newscasters have been sexually assaulted on Channel 4?
I'm not
Apparently
sure.
A lot of them.
But there is a... I don't know.
There's a rash of things. We have to find this out.
This disturbing incident comes as Spain grapples with issues of sexism following an incident in which former president of Spain's Football Federation kissed the national team player on the lips after the Women's World Cup final last month.
Isn't that like a thing? Everybody kisses on the lips in Europe.
Not the way that this dude did it.
I mean, he went up there and
he got in there.
He checked her.
Media
consoles.
Yeah, Mediaset España, the owner of Cuatro. Media Asset España, the owner of Cuatro, issued a strong statement saying, "We fully support Isa Belado, reporter for En Boca de Todos," which means on everyone's lips, after the absolutely intolerable situation she has suffered today. The incident underscores an urgent need to address harassment and aggression, particularly against women in the media. For more updates on this story, hang around with us here at the Media Virus Podcast. I'm Professor Mike Latours. Back to you in the studio, Matt.
Are we gonna? You got the video there or no?
Yeah, I do. I do have a.
Why don't you share that up and let's give everybody a play-by-play on this.
It's really not even that entailed.
Not that graphic.
By the time I get it to play, we're probably gonna have to play it a second time for everybody to see it.
Well, I saw this one where they edited all this footage together, and they edited the newscaster excoriating the guy.
Yeah, it would have been really nice if you gave me that, but thanks.
Oh no, it was in the story in the link list. Just assumed.
What happens when you assume, Matt?
It's true. It's absolutely true. All right, so right now we see a spinny circle.
Yeah, it's loading up.
So it's loading up, but
so she was on
here
TV.
It comes. This is the one, I think. And she's doing a story, whatever. This dude comes up. He just came up and just grabbed her ass. He's like, "I'm on TV."
Perdóname, es que el sonido es malo, pero ¿te acaba de tocar el culo?
Oh, the sound is bad. Did that guy just grab your ass? I can't understand. That stupid guy. Look at this stupid guy, so they want to go get the guy. Now they're interviewing. He's like, hey, we're doing a live show and I'm working. You came up. I didn't touch your butt. He's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Were you a fucking idiot? Sorry. Dude, he fucks with her hair as he walks away. Like, what? Oh, he comes back. Oh, yeah. Here he is getting hauled off. This is the video I saw.
Yeah, the staff from Quattro and had him locked up because he wouldn't bug off.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do shit like that, you gotta fuck off quick. I think that's shit.
There's the football. The president.
Oh man! So we were talking about the Spanish Football Federation, Luis Rodriguez.
That's him.
And he resigned after weeks of public pressure because of he literally shoved his tongue down her throat.
And that footage was courtesy of Al Jazeera News at aljazeera.com.
Yes, the enemy's news is the only one that will tell you the truth anymore.
Well, it's always better to know your enemy better than you keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. And now it won't go away. There we are. So yeah, I mean that's
fucking stupid. That's almost as stupid as being a cop and pulling people over and stealing and then fucking robbing them.
Well, who's gonna believe it when somebody says, "Hey, man, that cop not only did he pull me over, he jacked my wallet."
Did he give out tickets too?
Probably, yeah. I mean, they were pulling people over, giving them tickets, and robbing them, I think. Two former East Cleveland, Ohio police officers have been handed down prison sentences for their involvement in a shocking case of corruption. A district court mouth's not working. A district court judge delivered these sentences earlier this week, shedding light on the actions that have tarnished the reputation of the East Cleveland Police Department. Willie Sims, 32, and his partner, Alfonso Cole, 35, have been found guilty of stealing thousands of dollars from individuals they had pulled over during routine traffic stops. The gravity of their actions became evident when the court learned that from July 2020 to July 2021, they had pilfered a total of $14,781 from 6 victims while on official duty. Furthermore, Cole was responsible for swiping 2 firearms from some of these victims, adding to the severity of the crime. During the sentencing, Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Judge Michael J. Russo expressed his disdain for the officers' actions, stating that they had brought disgrace to the ranks of the hardworking officers who should instill confidence in the public. He emphasized the importance of the trust in the criminal justice system and how this trust had been shaken by their actions. Story continues. The arrest of Sims and Coles came on July 9th, 2021, following a motorist report to the East Cleveland Police Department that they had been subjected to a $4,000 robbery during a routine traffic stop at a gas station. The victim, scheduled to give a statement in court, later changed his mind out of fear of retaliation. One particularly distressing incident involved a 21-year-old man en route to pay for his mother's funeral services when he fell victim to the officer's robbery. These officers' arrests have unveiled a broader investigation into the East Cleveland Police Department, with more than a dozen current and former officers facing charges for various offenses, including former Police Chief Scott Gardner, who stands accused of fraud, theft, money laundering, and tampering with records. Gardner, however, has denied these allegations. The disturbing pattern of abuse included an incident on July 7, 2020, when Sims responded to a gas station altercation involving a 52-year-old victim. During this encounter, a firearm the victim was carrying accidentally fell out, along with $3,850 in cash. Sims proceeded to confiscate the money and arrest the victim and impound the vehicle. In another incident on November 8th, 2020, Sims took $1,300 from a 34-year-old victim who later revealed that Sims had used various pretexts to stop him and then made off with his money. A third incident on July 8th, 2021, saw Sims stopping a victim at a gas station using physical force and subsequently pilfering $781 and suspected marijuana edibles from the victim's vehicle.
What kind? Oh, marijuana edibles too, motherfucker. Oh, you son of a bitch. But please tell me that this was all on dash cam. Please tell me this cop was too dumb to turn off the fucking dash cam.
They don't get specifically into it, but yeah, I mean, most that's the way that most things are getting conducted now.
So, I mean, so on dash cam, he fucking just holds people up. Just
it doesn't say that that's not how it's going, and most departments are dash camming and body cam and everything.
Like the officers can't turn it off?
They can turn it off, but it also logs that, and sometimes when they turn it off, it only turns off the video and continues the audio. It really depends on the air. It depends on where you are, and how the rules are written. But yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, what would you do if you were a cop? I mean, you got a gun. You know what I mean? And then, honestly,
most of them were in it for the free donuts, but apparently there's some other things that come up.
Fringe benefits.
When do we get the frickin' guns? I'm trying to figure out. So something happened. I pulled I pulled on a cord.
I need to get a breaking news bumper. Something that I can throw on in a situation just as this.
I don't know where the fuck the plug is to my second monitor. And it's driving me up a wall.
Yeah, I don't know your setup that well.
Oh, you would shit if you saw my setup. You'd be like, I can't believe you live like this.
Yeah, ironically, I have the same setup.
Like I have this all this stuff kind of. Oh wait, there it is. All right, that's what's going
on. Media Virus News. Ladies and gentlemen, according to Matty Rockdeath, something has happened.
I jiggled my foot. My foot was somehow stuck in the Rat King. That's on my floor.
Right.
And I just moved my leg out, and my light had shut off, and my second monitor went out. So I got my light to turn back on, but I couldn't find it. I forgot that I had the monitor and the camera on the same multi-plug, which is plugged into another multi-plug. The camera has a battery, so when it gets unplugged, it's going to continue to go.
Right.
And I saw so now everything's on the floor. But it was because I had it just hanging willy-nilly wherever I could hang it from. But
wow, I feel sort of proud of my setup. I have a single power strip on a tray table next to me. All of my power connections are there.
Yeah.
Little Mr.
I don't have nearly as much equipment running as you do, though.
Well, no, you're using your phone and a computer.
It's going to get worse.
No, I have my phone, I have a computer, I have my ring light, and I have the board.
Okay.
Oh, but I know you guys are running more equipment than I am. I'm just.
It's going to get worse because when I move the studio, I'm going to have the opportunity to make some adjustments and possibly have a desktop machine dedicated to the show.
Ooh, it's very exciting.
I don't know that that's going to work, but I'm going to try that.
So,
Okay.
Hey, here's the
We
thing.
have one more story to do.
Yeah, we do.
Let's get through that
Thanks, Pete.
because we got like 10 minutes.
All right.
Just telling you.
Thanks.
Do we still have time for your story, Matt, or was it a long one?
I forget what I was just gonna, like, you know how many times I've like tried to set up the perfect workstation and then it only works for like a week.
Yeah, and then you find
Then
out
it's
what's
like-
wrong with it.
And then you figure out what's wrong with it. Yeah, I was just gonna.
You know, something like that's been happening in the UK. There's an infectious disease found in dogs, and they think it's begun to spread with humans. A canine disease that has rarely been reported in humans has been identified in 2 individuals in the United Kingdom. Brucellosis? Yeah, brucellosis. Caused by
That was a cow
Brucella
disease.
Brucella canis was previously only seen in dogs imported to the UK, but since 2020 has been spreading between local dogs, and a report by the Human Animal Infections and Risk Surveillance Group released on September 18th reveals. Huh. That sentence just didn't really come together.
Didn't make any sense.
Yeah. As of July 2023, 2 laboratory-confirmed cases of B. canis human infection have been identified in the UK, a report stated. One case was identified from a clinical suspicion after presenting at a hospital. A second case had no clinical symptoms and worked at a veterinary practice was identified through the follow-up of individuals exposed to positive dogs. In both incidents, the implicated dogs were not known to be infected at the time of the human exposure, but subsequently tested positive.
So not only did they get this disease from a dog, they gave it to another one.
Sounds like it. So hang on while I get a little deeper into this. This outbreak among UK native dogs is likely to result of breeding in kennels, leading to contact and mating with imported dogs or the offspring of imported dogs. The disease is endemic in parts of Eastern Europe, including Romania, from where many of the dogs are imported to the UK. B. canis is a bacteria that can infect dogs and is transmitted via genital, conjunctival, and oronasal mucosae, usually during social, grooming, and sexual activities between the dogs. So, I don't know if you picked up on what I said, but here's the long and short of it is. The mucus from your eyes, nose, mouth, and junk is how this gets passed from dog to dog. So it's dog VD. It's venereal diseases for dogs.
But you're talking about mucus from the nose and tongue. Dude, listen. All right,
I
I've
know
never
you
fucked
French,
my dog, right? And I've
but you
promise.
French kiss her all the time.
Dude, I was asleep. This is last week. I'm asleep, right? So, and I'm like, and then I was awakened by the dog licking the inside of my mouth.
She's like a man on the street in Spain.
It was,
Your dog,
Just rolls
your dog's
up and
Spanish.
jams her tongue in your mouth.
dude. I was like laying there. I guess I was laying with my mouth open, and she's like, I was like, and then
You had a sandwich.
now she did it on purpose to wake me the fuck up.
Hey, there's a sandwich in there.
She she was waking me up is what she was doing, right? Because I was, it was late and she wanted to go outside.
She was spitting on it. She was ready to go in after that sandwich.
But it was so fucking. But I mean, if I gotta, can you seriously though? Can you imagine going to your doctor and you're sitting there? It's like, I don't know what's wrong, doc, and the doc's like,
But it's
I think
Brucellus.
you've been fucking dogs.
It's Brucellus. Have you fucked a dog lately? Mr. Rock Deaf, have you fucked a dog recently?
I mean, seriously though, like, And it's embarrassing if the people in question, didn't fuck a dog, and it was,
Well, yeah, I mean,
even now you're
maybe they
being
just had some.
accused.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just had some consensual oral sex with the dog.
So wait,
Because that's not as bad.
is it like herpes that you get symptoms like where the contact happens?
Let's see. The disease has an incubation period ranging from weeks to years, the report states. Symptoms of the condition in humans include fever, headaches, muscle pain, and in very rare cases, complications including endocarditis, arthritis, meningitis, and even Guillain-Barré syndrome. There have been no recorded human deaths from this disease. There are no reports of human-to-human contact of B. canis, although it is theoretically possible as blood transfusion, organ transplantation, and transmission via contact with reproductive tissues have been reported for other Brucella species, including...
First, we had to worry about feline AIDS, and now this.
Yeah, I mean...
Now dog herpes.
First it's the cat AIDS, then it's the dog gonorrhea. I mean... Where does it
Dog
end?
gonorrhea. That's a good one.
Basically what it is.
I'm going to use that.
Dog gonorrhea.
Dog gonorrhea.
Oh, God. You gotta get that for the end of the show. Well, dog gonorrhea.
But yeah, I mean, stop fucking your dogs, people.
Dude, that Penn State professor is probably got to get checked out.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
guessing.
it was in Europe, and it's a European dog disease.
You know how you stay safe in the shower in a Pennsylvania jail? Get caught fucking your dog in the park. Nah, man, you probably got that dog VD. I don't get no dog VD.
Because nobody wants to get dog. It's like monkeypox. Nobody wants that. You know what I mean?
Right?
Oh, see, if you didn't need another reason not to fuck your dog, if you did need that, then there you go. But I didn't need another reason.
No, I'm straight. Which is the reason I don't fuck my dog.
Right. I have a girl dog, so it would be perfectly acceptable. Oh, wait.
Well, since we don't quite know what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to throw the brakes on and jam this bitch into park over here on the curb. We'll be back shortly with the B block here on the Media Virus Podcast, episode 150. As we draw this A block to an end, I'd like to remind everybody that your top 3 news is brought to you each and every week by 302-46 Voice, My Sports Art Shop. You can check them out on Redbubble and MySportsReports.com, and the Disruptive Minds podcast with our good friend, staff writer Bill, out there doing a serious podcast, making us look like a bunch of jack-offs over here on the Media Virus. But that's okay. We love to see Bill succeed, and quite frankly, we like to listen to him a lot of the time, too, because he's putting together a quality podcast out there. I'm going to do a quick little bit for 302-46 Voice, and I'm going to play us out of here. We'll be back with the B block. And in the B block, we're going to get into some stuff and some things like we did last week. So we'll be right... where did it go? There, we'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I want to make audiobooks with you. If you have a book that needs a voice, Michael D. Pico is the voice that your book needs. Authoritative yet pleasant, smooth and consistent, Michael's voice is perfect to read your book for all to hear. Book Michael at 302-46 Voice.
Hey, this is Timmy B from the Fight Insight podcast. You're listening to the Media Virus Podcast on the Media Virus Podcast Network.